Hi everybody, it's Mena. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day of the week for all. And today in this video, I'm going to tell you guys a story about how I saw somebody defending themselves when they were getting their bike stolen. So this is a story just to teach you guys to be careful, especially if you're trying to defend yourself, because sometimes you'll need help when you least expect it. Because sometimes when you're trying to handle something yourself, you can't always handle something yourself, and it's never good to always handle certain things yourself because it can be dangerous depending on what it is. So I'm gonna get started, and this is a story about how I was at the park one day with my program, and we saw a guy attacking another person who was trying to steal his bike. So I'm gonna get started. So this all started a couple years ago. I had just finished volunteering at a local senior center serving lunch with two people from my program. We went to the park and we started eating our lunch, and then all of a sudden, and we're sitting at this table, and we hear noises, and we turn around and we see this guy attacking this other guy for a bike. And I guess this guy, he was fair-skinned, and he was about, I think it was fair-skinned, and he was about in his 20s or late 20s, early 30s. And there was another guy, I'm not sure, I think he was also fair-skinned, and he was in his late 20s, early 30s, I'm not sure. And he's wrestling this guy to get his bike back, and he's trying to pull it from him and like tugging on it, kind of like tug-of-war almost, and he's attacking the person to get his bike back. And my supervisor is like putting her arms out to keep us away from the person, because she's worried that that person is going to harm us too. And then she has us all look away, so then we don't draw attention to the person who's stealing the bike. After that, we look away, we still hear the noises, and the person who, we do take a quick look, and the person who was trying to steal the bike owner's bike, runs away, and then he walks over, and he's near us. And we ask him, "Are you okay? We saw what was going on, blah, blah, blah." He goes, "Yeah, I'm fine." He goes, "Fine, I got my bike back, blah, 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 blah." And we're like, did you call the police or something? He goes, "No, I managed to get my bike back, blah, 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 blah." And I thought that was very dangerous, that he tried to snatch his bike from the guy who was stealing it, because I was worried he was going to get hurt. But I'm really glad that he was okay, and he managed to defend himself, which is a good thing, because sometimes when you think you can, sometimes it's good to defend yourself when you really need to, and it's good to call for help when you really need it. And we asked him if he wanted us to call the police, if he wanted us to call like a hospital or something, because we thought he got hurt. He's like, "No, I'm fine, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for your concern, blah, 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 blah." And then he just rides off on his bike, and we were just super happy that that guy was okay. Okay, and he was able to defend himself and get his bike back. So I'm gonna say something really quickly. It is good to defend yourself when you're trying to get your stuff back, but always be a little careful, because it's not from being stolen, but always be a little careful, because you don't know what the person who is stealing your stuff could do to you. I mean, it's like you get hurt and stuff, and it's always good to defend yourself when you really need it, but sometimes it's also good to get help when you really need it and report it. Like, I wish that person reported that his bike was being stolen to the police, rather than try to tackle the person and get his bike back himself. And it was just very scary and scary to watch, because like I was just scared he was going to get hurt. But I was very glad he was able to get his bike back. But it's also very important to get help when you really need it, because like if your stuff gets stolen, it's always good to report it to the police or anywhere you're at, to let them know, so then somebody can help you get your stuff back, and hopefully your stuff gets back to where you want, instead of just attacking the person stealing your stuff all the time to get your stuff back, because they could really hurt you. It's very dangerous to attack the thief when when a thief is trying to take your stuff, because they could hurt you, and it's very, very dangerous. So you may want to either get help from the authorities, or if you feel, you may want to get help from the authorities as soon as possible rather than attack the person yourself. So just to let you guys know, it's always good to be safe rather than sorry. I mean, it's good to defend yourself, but you'd rather be safe than sorry. Don't always attack somebody who's trying to steal your stuff, because they could probably hurt you. And I'm glad that person didn't get hurt or anything. And I'm very glad he was able to get his bike back, but I wish he would have probably called the police or something for help rather than just try to do it himself. So the moral of the story is, don't always like stop a thief yourself. It's kind of dangerous. Always like call the authorities or something to things so they can help you, and do your best to remember what the person looked like who stole your stuff, because then the authorities can completely help you. So I hope this video did teach you a lesson about how to be careful when your stuff is getting stolen, and how to be careful and defend yourself when your stuff is getting stolen. So, because you need to be very careful, because you don't know what people could do to you. So that was a story about how I saw somebody's bike getting stolen and they were defending themselves. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day of the week, and I'll see you in a video soon. Bye!